What's going on, everyone? Gilman with Wellthy Stocks, back with another NIO update video where we take a look at how NIO stock traded today, some key support and resistance levels that we are looking at, and more important than anything, I want to share a big piece of news that I think could be game-changing for NIO as we move into the future and has the potential to really take NIO to the next level if it works out. So we'll take a look at that news as well. But real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and comment down below what your thoughts on NIO are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. Real quick before we get started, wanted to mention, I know I mentioned my Patreon a couple times over the past few days. I'm actually going to put that on pause for just a little bit. I'm working on something else right now, and I want to make sure I have the time to give to Patreon when I do actually start it up. So for those of you that have signed up, a few of you, I'll give a full refund to everyone, and then I'll let you guys know in the future when I think I have the time to really go into it. I want to make sure I can actually throw good trade ideas out and options trade. So that will happen. And then if you enjoy, if you like what I'm using here in my videos with the charting, that's on Webull. So link in the description below if you want to sign up for that, to get some free shares. Referral link down in the description below. So let me hit record now and we'll get right into it. So great green day for NIO, $3.77 on the day, which is about 6.38%. We are down a little in the after hours, but that's okay. Still a great day. So what is the news that I'm talking about that I think has the potential to take NIO to the next level? NIO is currently a Chinese electric vehicle maker producing and selling cars in China, right? But like many companies, right, they want to be able to expand out of China and really take advantage of that of the outside markets as well. So there was a Wall Street analyst that said there was a recent job posting that suggests that NIO was looking to enter the US market. Deutsche Bank analyst wrote that a recent job posting on LinkedIn suggests that its global ambitions are growing. The posting, which has since been closed, was seeking to hire someone to formulate an action plan to enter the US market, among other duties. So this could be a potential game changer for NIO if they are able to enter the US market and capture the growing US market, as a lot of other car manufacturers are still playing catch up on their electric vehicles. It could be a massive gain for NIO stock. You have to understand that there are other car companies that can go and sell cars in China, right? Take a look at Tesla. Tesla could sell in the US, in Europe, and China, so they get to take advantage of the growth in China and the growth in US, but NIO is kind of stuck with that China growth right now. But if they're able to expand to the US, I think that this could be an absolute kind of game changer for NIO. So let's take a look at that, right? Again, it would be very difficult for them to do. I mean, we're talking political issues, we're talking, potential currency issues, we're talking so many different things. We're talking, having the United States, or having the people in the United States to buy a Chinese made car is also going to be a hard sell. I know that a lot of people have pretty strong kind of opinions about, the car brand that they drive and car loyalty. So again, it's a long road ahead for NIO, but that being said, a year ago was a long road ahead for NIO as well. And with kind of the progress they've made in 2020, with their stock price increasing and their financial position completely changing, right? Anything is possible. So this same analyst said that, again, it would be a very tough endeavor given the current geopolitical backdrop, but he currently assumes no U.S. sales in his 2025 forecast for the automaker, but they're talking about launching in Europe this year, and that other LinkedIn job postings hint that Norway is likely to be NIO's first European market. Remember that the rival XPeng has already begun selling their SUV in Norway in December. And the other thing I want to reiterate is that they are, this individual has a buy rating on NIO with a price target of 70. So with that being said, again, game changer for NIO. If they can go into Europe, that'd be great. But if they could get into the US, not now, but a few years from now, right? Because that's what we're looking at. As someone who holds a stock, you're looking for what the company is going to do in the future. This could potentially be a big game changer for NIO. Now, let's get right into our analysis and see how we traded today. So let me load the chart here and we will get right into it. Okay, so getting right into it, you guys remember yesterday we closed here kind of in the 59s. So let's take a look at how we traded today, and then we'll take a look at future levels of support and resistance, right? So right out of the gate, we saw a little bit of a sell-off, bouncing pretty nicely off of our 58s level, right? Our level was at 58.45. We bounced in the 58.20s. And then we started to push up towards our $60 level. And if you guys remember, that was kind of our goal for this week, right? Breaking through the 58s, pushing towards 60s. So we got rejected from that, came down, kind of bounced off VWAP, and then we were able to break it through. Then the next level we were looking at is this line right here, which we, not exactly made it here, but went down and then came up, rejected, broke it above, and then we established that line as a little bit of a support here, as well as right here, and then we pushed up for the remainder of the day. So things that I liked seeing today, obviously a nice great green day for NIO. We were above the VWAP, and we broke through a couple resistance points. So that was really amazing to see. Let's go to the daily chart and we'll see what we can see on whether this was the beginning of a breakout or if we just need to move our bull pennant a little bit up. Now, if you guys see, this is the point we were looking at because it could have led to a potential breakout. We broke that level today, but we didn't really get like a run out of the gate breakout. So I think the next couple of days will be really important to see for NIO stock. Two things can happen here. We either start pushing up tomorrow, and that's kind of that breakout that we were waiting for, and we maybe push towards this $67, $66.99 high that we previously set. In that case, that would be kind of our breakout. Or if we start to push down tomorrow, then this bull pennant would kind of just, in my opinion at least, come right there, and we continue the consolidation pattern for a little bit longer as we wait. But for now, I'm going to do this, bring it back to where it was, and we'll kind of see if we get that breakout tomorrow or if we get consolidation. Now remember, if we come back, right, we could definitely bounce from this line as well. Like we saw today a couple times that I just mentioned, we found good support at the top of that line that we crossed. Let me go here and I can kind of point it out, right? So when we broke above this line, we came back down to it pretty much twice and then push up. So if we come back down as well, I'm looking for a bounce off of that line, and then maybe we start to break out after that as well. So that'll be really interesting to see, in my opinion, if we can get that breakout to start there. So we'll see if we can maybe get that. But from a level of support and a level of resistance, what do we have? Today was a perfect kind of bounce off that EMA as well. So we've got good support, I think, down here. First of all, this line that I'm watching, which would give us support kind of in the mid 61s. If that mid 61s doesn't hold, we've got the $60 level of support. Then we've got the 8 EMA in the 58.90s. We've got 58.44s, and then the 21 EMA in the 57.44s. So that's a lot of levels of support levels that I just mentioned. Again, first level would be kind of this line of the top end of the wedge in the mid to low 61s. Then we've got the 60 level. Then we've got the 8 EMA, 58.90s. This other level, 58.40s, and then 57.40s as well. Those are the levels that I'm watching if we go down to see where we get a little bit of a reversal. And again, on the upside, what I'm watching is this 64.52 next, and then 66.99 next, because those are the next kind of two levels that we have to break before we set that all-time high. Again, the key here is whether we start to push out tomorrow, in which case, the breakout's kind of started and we maybe make a new all-time high, or if we start to come down, seeing if this bull pennant still holds. If it does, then our pattern was still kind of valid, and it's just going to bounce a little, take a little to consolidate, and then hopefully start to take off for us. I do still think that by earnings, hopefully if we see a little bit of a run up, we could set a new all-time high. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Until then, I'm holding my NIO shares and putting on kind of intraday plays, using puts and calls depending on what direction I think it's going. So we will see how that goes. So hope you guys found this video helpful. Really exciting news came out today about NIO potentially entering the US market and their expansion into Europe. So that'll be really interesting to see in the next couple of weeks, months, years on how that goes. For those of us that hold NIO stock, that should be amazing news, pushing the stock to levels that we've not seen before. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want Webull, link will be in the description below. Comment down below if you guys are playing NIO. I'd love to chat with you guys down there. Let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.